Hello, hello. I have to. There's no audio for the game right now because I have to turn it off. It's relatively loud right now. Want to hear it? Some good rain sounds, but not what I need right now. But this will be the intro. This will be the first time coming into uh Pinman. The last one I think that was the first load in since it was gonna restart. I'm not gonna take that brief intro as too much. Let's go ahead and start. Inventory is ready to use. Also means it wasn't before. Wait, I did this last time. So I think something might have been going on. So we get to pick again. I'm going to pick well, these are projects. Wait, whoa, it's a different order. These are projects. Yeah, it's a different order. This is like a one of those numbered streets. I don't remember what those areas are called. We got one out here. I used to live on these. We're in an apartment room. These count as apartments? I can see these. I guess these are too. Yeah, they're townhouses. I think they're probably apartments. All right, and also hello Trovo and hello you poop. Hope you guys well hydrated. Since I'm live, put these on. Boop, boop, doo. I don't. I always question how much more it takes to have these things running. Turn down epic unit. I can leave. That's a little bit. Just a little bit. Of that. I'll go back to the match, and you get their little motions. Kick game called Stream Raiders. I don't think my bot's in yet. So we'll go across both of them. Now, well, it says it. They're joined. All right. They probably put that on Stream Elements. Actually, I'll probably do that. Oh well, Stream Elements won't do cross platform. I don't think it. Well, I guess it might work on Trovo too. I think I might be wrong about that. All right. It's not too loud right now, but I can't trust it, so I'm just gonna turn it off just in case. Just in case. I'll make it home tonight. Baby, let's make love for the first time. What's the last time? Just in case, baby, just in case. I think that's how this. I don't remember. Okay. Okay. I have an appearance this time. I did not expect it to be this though. Oh, okay. So there was stuff going on. And I guess it didn't let me get into this part, maybe because they were about to shut down. That's let me see how bad my camera is today. I didn't do too much. Yeah, because I don't have my green screen. Let's have it set up so if I do want to put it, which one color on history and I want to do online. Don't they have oh so I can't, so I can, I guess I can start with the model and then I can call it. Okay. I think free mode is the come to think of it, I think free mode is I think free mode is the online. Is that a dolphin? Or broken, probably a broken texture. But I wonder what's up all this stuff. Are these are these people's names? Dead Hooker. Okay, I mean, why did I click that? Fucking Dead Hooker. I think these are can I pick Lamar? Is that Lamar? Come on now. Don't put, damn, I thought it was Lamar. Walking around with Lamar. How many minutes I am before I start saying stuff? Being them, I'm saying we got with a yee ass haircut. Maybe Tawanda was to call your ass back to fucking with that brain surgeon or doctor or whatever. Nigga. I can base my guy off of player one. Where was that at? How far did I go up to find player one? Oh, okay. Player zero. Oh, Zero to hero, just like that. This is Stream Raiders. I have a little song, but I've done it for so long every single day. It's outplayed in my head. We're about to win. Wait, we have time. Yeah. I normally pick random, but I know some people will be here. I don't know actually who was here. Sunshine probably was here from the beginning. And them paper chasers. I mean, they're here and there. Loyalty chest. Oops. My bad. I accidentally messaged Dick. That was meant to go to somebody else. But while I'm talking about Ashley Acidic, I better go check them out. Barber. Alright. Dude, that's their skin. This is their. Why is it? Oh, because I already have it. Their healer skin. It's a affirmation card. Thank you. Thank you very much. I need to add this as a button on my whatchamacallit. Back over here. With cheese and crackers. Cheese and cracker. Oh, wait, that's my shit's going down when I'm in here. Oh, wait up here. I mean, I could start off with, why is it like that? Why is it that simple? Okay, I don't care. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. Nah. Big old forehead though. Whoa. What a. Yeah, it's a dominant gene. Okay. Oh, there's a mix button. I was so confused. I don't even. Oh, okay. Now I can see some of the difference. Dang it! All right, back here. Can I zoom in or something? Oh, that's just turn around. What's this stuff? Oh yeah, here we go. Turn your ass back. All right, thank you. You received your paycheck. Oh, nice. And I paid $1 in income tax. Son of a bitch. Get income taxed? Income tax? I'm not even a person. I'm supposed to be becoming a non-NPC. This shit. This is a lot more complicated than I kind of wanted it to be. It's only because I'm not a person who gets so like into the basics of it, because I never feel like it's my character, and I don't feel like I would enjoy the time it would take to try to make it look like me, and then like what do I say and then by the time I get it done, I will feel so alienated. I don't know. I'm weird, I guess. I think his nose just a bit small. I'm not trying to have you smell the whole universe. Don't need no twist. All right. Eyebrows. I'm not gonna mess with it too much. Cheeks, maybe a little bit of. Oh, that's bone height. Oh, wait a minute. I fucked with the height on. Bone. No, put down the. Jawline, just, um, crimson chin looking kind of shit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, give me a thin neck, big ass head. Well, you already, pretty guys should pretty much already guess where I'm going. Where's the apple at, bro? Hey, yo, kid, and play. Don't play. Just want to see some of these one-to-ones. I'm definitely sure I'm seeing some of these more than once. Oh, I get a pompadour? Hold up, baby. Yeah, I could be a greaser. You guys know about that? What y'all know? All right, so 75. 75. Can I can I can I get him to turn maybe a little bit? Oh, that's what that is. Shoo. Highlight it. I don't see any tooltip, so I didn't know that. Is that juice word type of shit? Some Exxon technique. Oh my. Okay. Ain't no wrong with this one. Okay. I'm seeing the same thing. I'm not tripping. Uh uh wait, I can change the texture. No, I can't change the texture. I can change the fade though. Um oh Lord. My hair is flat and fucked up like that. But 75 and 104. 75 and 104. I'm not gonna remember one of those. Oh my Lord, look at he had a bong in his head. Oh wow, we got Roblox. I'm pretty sure my graphics not being higher is doing something to it, and also can't can't ignore like it's actually not bad. Actually not that bad. And if they work, they work. The immersion needs to be there already anyways. Yeah, I think my graphics being a little bit lower is not helping. But I don't know. Because what could happen in these is that what can happen is that like these are the low poly versions of them, but they're actually made for the higher quality. Like it's meant for you being able to actually see all the stuff in an extravagant way and not have your graphics lower to like normal or something like that. So it's very possible that these actually look better than what we're seeing, but because I had to lower my stuff for FiveM because it doesn't 9 times 10 doesn't run the same for me, and adding assets and other stuff like that and streamlining them and stuff like that, they end up making me lag, and my GPU is becoming a potato. Right now it's about a toaster, so it has its good moments and it makes some good toast, but then it's like damn, it's just burning. All right, so yeah, whoa my god, is that a rat tail? No, bro, give me the back of that neck. Let me see. Is this supposed to be for me wearing a hat? Okay, 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 and okay. No, let me. I want to. I'm looking for a good afro that's not, like that. I'm looking for like a globetrotter type of afro or something. Um, bro, looks like he has a bud in his hair. Like, oh man, looks like he has a garden starting to grow in his hair or some shit. Um. That's not too shabby. I have a lot to go through. Can I just right click? I can't just right click. Okay. Oh, another rat tail, I think. Oh boy. That man was losing. He's lost all his hair. The lightning is better on this side. Um, okay. Some of these I really feel like I'm missing out on something. Whoa, my dude has like civilization shit going on in his head, bro. He's got them shit parted, so like the naps conform in different nations. It was all good until the nap nation rose. Anyways, no, the naps attack the curls. Or the naps attack the fade. They attack the rolls. Okay, so these ain't. See, this is the type of shit I would wear in real life. My ass. But the fact that the hair don't look good in there. Okay. 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 But you can't change the hair underneath it though. Which does kind of suck. I mean, you can change the color of it, but bro, wait, what? These are just different types of bald, or something's not loading. Was that all the hairs? Was that actually all the hair? Actually, they don't have 400. I think something might not be right on my. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, I think something might not be right. This don't make no sense. This don't make no sense. I'm gonna try. Oh, 100. 459. Oh wait, what the hell? 450. Okay, no, there isn't one. Okay. Wait, what? There's definitely hairs up there. What the heck? Okay, so I definitely think so. Oh, because this is on texture thing. This has a texture thing on. Where were we? We're in the 200s, right? It was like 250 something, right? I think. Because we were in the hats. Okay, I definitely think I went past it. But, okay, so don't change the texture or anything. Otherwise, you can't see other stuff. That's what happened. And these are repeated. Wait, did they put the more Caucasian hairstyles in the back? Oof, that's an interesting choice, if you ask me. That is quite the interesting choice. But they probably put the more chosen stuff in the front. And I don't think these are really all that. Also, like, I mean, I'm not Caucasian. So wow, that was no, actually, that wasn't as random as I think it is. My character is also not dark skinned enough. Oh my lord, what is yo the top of this dude's dome? Oh my boy. You know, I probably actually should have built him off of Franklin. No cap. Because this. Okay, yeah, these hairstyles in the back are all of one persuasion. Okay, I had to say something. Well, I mean, these still fit, but okay, that was 105. Is this? That's the what? This? 25. Oh, that's the guys. All right, that's fine. I always go green eyebrows. Oh, you don't have, bruh. What the hell? What in the hell? What in the hee hee haw haw? Yeah, give me back. No permanent. I'll have to turn my graphics up. I wish I would have done that before I did all this. I didn't know. Brown is fine. No makeup, no blush, no lipstick, no beard. You know what am I talking about? I don't have a beard. Let's see. A little bit on the butt chin. Yeah, my guy. Oh, I see. There was a lot. Yeah, that mixing, I didn't realize that mixing was even down there. All right. Mole, chest hair. Wait, what? Where did I go? Only aging, beard, blemishes, sun damage, mole, chest hair. Don't. I can't even see his chest right now, so I'm not even gonna worry about that. I'm gonna not even think about that actually. Appearance. That's what it is. Finish. I run to close. Mask. Probably gonna say no to the mask. Oh, is this somebody's mask? Yeah. Is that ghost? I mean, pretty meta. Oh man, my jawline's too big for these masks. Literally, my jawline's too big for a mask. I got that crimson chin. Oh, I mean, the full face masks are fine. I am boot. No mask. Scarf. What do you got? Don't see shit. So 0. Cause is it because I have a shirt on? But I don't have a shirt on. How do I take off this fake shirt? Can I do that? Okay. Um. Okay, those are just nothings for me. It's NPC. I have too much extra stuff. Jacket. These aren't jackets. I don't know what the fuck that shirt is. But what is this thing appearing on my damn character? Okay, so these are like undershirts, actually. This is that was confusing. I am not AFK. I'm making a fucking character, thank you. Got so many damn options and stuff. Thank you for the epic. Then I'm gonna do that. But That's not a bag. Okay. It stuff is like I got thing on. There's a badges. Badges? We don't need no stinking badges. Stampede. Stampede. What is it? Causing a Roma stampede. Well, that's not much of a crime. Through the Vatican. Kinky. No, I just thought about this. This bag might even be real. Oh, that's gonna give me something on my hands. It can be normal. Okay. Got loafers. The lemon pepper steppers. Going out on Quincy Jones. Got another paycheck. Want to just make him mother. That would be like my guy with when I come out, Ken Man. Well, I don't. I'm deciding if he's going to be aware of him being controlled, or if it's going to be. Oh yeah, I am so getting used to. I'm like, holy cow! I can move. I can talk. Oh my god, is this what it's like? Is this real? Am I actually able to do this? I'm not. The overseers. I'm not. Well, not the overseers. That's where it comes. Like the overseers or the chains that bind me are broken. How do I? I'm like, I'm gonna make it where the character screen would be one of his when he was waking up because it's just easier to go through. Also, different servers like that too. It's like, oh, like I used to be here. This is like every iteration of the game. FiveM would be like him booting up, him being re-added to the GTA world. But since it's not offline, he's waking up into the character creation screen and being it'd be like, what is happening? How is this? How is this? Whose will is this? And then he gets to the end and he's like, wait a minute, is this me? I can move. I can talk. I am alive. Johnny is alive. Stephanie. Mm. Don't ask me why I even freaking. I don't even know why I'm putting this on him. I don't wear watches. He would need it to be able to tell time if he doesn't have a phone. Actually, I'll pick this again. Bracelets? Or is that just considered the other arm? Oh, because we're automatically left-hand predominant or something? Excuse me. Save. Yes. Was there any other? Oh! 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 I've been standing here this whole time. I didn't realize. Have I been standing in my own house? My own apartment? All I need now is the sound of my people. Oh, I'm surprised I don't have any. I don't have a fire alarm now. Oh wait, I do. Nope, those are negative lights. Are those my bill? Who knows I'm here? Oh, what does that say? Righteous Slaughter 7? Pervert Stare? The Boinks? Wait, am I inside of the... Oh, I'm a movie. Oh, I'm a movie fan. This house came fully... This place must have came fully furnished. And every light... I want to say every light's blinking, but I don't think it's... I think it's me. Oh man, stiff bed, but it's alright, it's alright. Shower. Toothpaste. One toothbrush. I'll bring my own. Oh, was that guy? Okay. I can change my own outfit. I can do this. I have a staff. Oh, I have items. I have money. Needs to go into the eat. That needs to go to the ATM. I got a sandwich. Phone. Oh, I start off with a skateboard. Nice. ID, driver's license. I don't remember going to school for a driver's license, but I also don't remember how I got here. I can read. Oh. All right. This is basically got a new players of PowerRP. Use the /RP hub command to navigate to departments to see a list of buildings owned businesses owned by players where you can get employed. Oh, I have to work for players. Interesting. Either visit a postal or apply by choosing the business you would like to work at. You can also open your phone for M and open the business tab to see what business are currently owning right now and give them a call. Wait, so like I can't work for a business if they're not there? How would I make... Okay, anyways, if you need me, just to click this link. Let's get started. To start off, you need to make sure you have a glimpse of roleplay vocabulary. And so also, guys, I want to say that you left your apartment now. What you need to make some money and friends. We have tons of legal and illegal activities in our city, but we aren't going to give you a guide on how to do illegal activities. Only legal. Make friends to learn more about the criminal activities. To start off, you need to make some money. You need a part-time job. To find where to get part-time job, you need to go on team jobs, how to, in your guidebook. Purchase. Okay. If you like, okay, you can ask someone for a ride to job sources, or you can use your skateboard you provided with creating a character. If you like to purchase a car right away, you can head over to the Premium Deluxe Motorsport PDM, which is located on your map. We click purchase codes to set a waypoint to your location. To the location, we have options to finance the vehicle or purchase the vehicle outright. Oh, okay. If you want to rent a vehicle, there's a vehicle rentals blimp on your map where you can go and rent the vehicle for a cheap price. Click the rent a vehicle button to set the waypoint location. Okay. Team jobs, how to, window cleaning, postman, guardsman, electrician, delivery job, whitelisted jobs, government jobs, building player-owned businesses, gambling, music, mechanic shops. Okay, I kind of do want to become a mechanic. Dealerships. I don't know about calling. I can do that. Dispensaries. You know, dispensaries, mechanic. Can't be a hype man or music. Real estate agent. Try to sell a house. I don't know. Restaurants. Security companies, weapon ammo, and pawn shops. Oh, that's pretty cool. What is a delivery job? I do with this job can be done solo or with a group of people. Yay! Doing it with a group of people will allow you to be paid more and have more fun. Wait, wow! Okay. You know the delivery jobs I was doing on the other server. Literally off the bat, this already seems a little bit more intuitive and fun for the like I could do the delivery job with more than one person and get paid more. Like, and that obviously would be fun because it's like somebody could be the driver just jamming out the Barbie girl or some shit. Anyways, once you are it's at the waypoint, go to the we got third eye. Hold the left alt. Left alt is third eye. Okay. Oh, wait. Once you arrive, there should be a man standing there. Walk up to the man and use your left alt on him. It should say start job, so click that. If you're doing it with a group of people, you can add them with the plus button. If not, just you can start working. After clicking start working, you should be brought into a vehicle where there should be a text on your screen explaining what to do. Read it thoroughly and click confirm. Drive to GPS. Okay, you should turn on. Okay. Once you're done, you go to the next stop, or you can choose stop working. Whenever you want to stop and get paid, you must drive back to where you got the job. There will be a yellow or red circle exactly where the car first spawned when you took the job, and you will go to the press E. You'll be brought out of the vehicle. And if you are doing it with other people, will be paid for your money cleaning the job. So you can just kind of keep doing it. Cool. This job is to be done with at least one other person. You cannot do this job solo. Okay, interesting. Start the job. Once you I don't have other people yet, but I should read it. Anyways, oh, let me start the battle. Just start up actually. Boston, good job, everybody. Yeah, they got in. Cool. I was worried. Start the next battle, my loyalty boss battle. Once you arrive, there should be a man standing there. Welcome to use third eye. I could say start our job. If we're the group of people, press the add. We have to be a group of people. After starting, you should be brought to a vehicle, and then you should be texting what to do. Read it. Proceed to where the GPS drive to. Once there, there should be a big red marker on where you need to do the electrician work. Welcome to the marker, and it says what to do. Complete the small minigame. Whenever you complete the electrician, you may choose to stop. Okay, so they are the same thing. Garbage. I don't think I need to. I don't think I need to read all of these because they're pretty good explained. They're explained thoroughly. Okay, it's actually this one. Yeah, actually. Wait. Wait. I skimmed one of the other ones and I was like, these are explained thoroughly, but it also seems like there actually are a little bit of tidbits in here that might be explained in the thing they're saying to read to make sure you know how to do the job, but because you can read it here. After clicking start run job, everything's the same with the start the job. You get the garbage truck, testing what to do. What you need to do is drive the truck and find garbage to put inside the truck. It is important that the garbage is literal garbage bags, not garbage bins. It will only work with garbage bags. To find garbage bags, use your third eye and alt to hold left alt and pick them up. Walk to the back of the truck, use your third eye, and on the back of the truck, put them inside. Keep collecting them for as long as you want until you just want to stop working. Postman. After start working, you should be brought to a vehicle. There should be a text on your screen. It's basically say that you have to find a certain blue box, and it will show you a picture, and you must find those mailboxes to collect them. Whoa. Is it a certain blue box that it would tell me? I hope it tells me where to go. Not, I have to figure that out. Proceed to drive around on the sides of the roads for those blue boxes. If you see one, get out your vehicle, walk up to it, use your third eye, collect the letters, and you would then click collect letters and collect the letter. And then you go back to your truck and you'll find as many blue boxes as you can and collect as many letters as you can. Whenever you want to stop and get paid, okay. You're doing a group of people. Oh wait, I just thought about that. I should read the top of this. It says it's got to be done solo with a group of people. Solo group. The electrician is the only one that you have to do it with someone else. Okay. Or the postman. Everything's the same. Proceed with GPS. Once there, you will need to walk a little closer to the text to see the text, but it will say the following: E to enter the platform and start job. E, so you can obviously enter the platform and start working. I love they put obvious. Once you do that, there should be text on your screen spam to do and read it thoroughly. Whenever you complete the window cleaning job, oh, that skips straight to the end of it. Okay. Rules. I'm pretty sure I know all of these. Minimum age. Power play does not tell any form of racism. Yeah, I read this earlier. Toxic and toxic breeding technologies, but in any platform. This includes Twitch, Reddit, Discord, etc. It didn't say YouTube, so I guess YouTube is just so unevaluated. Like people just don't. Anyways, it is evaluated and can lead to time loss, temporary bans removed from community. Okay. Green zone design. This is green zones are designated areas designated areas in which the following actions are prohibited in order to preserve role play activities within them. A tower, office, apartment. This is an apartment complex. That interesting. It must be an important place there. Hospitals. You are not allowed to see a vehicle within these zones, especially a police EMS. Individuals are prohibited from engaging in criminal activities towards police officers within all the designated green zone, most importantly, including Mount Zohan, and the parking lot on RPD. Blah, blah, blah. It is prohibited to engage in criminal activities, including not limited to robbing and shooting. Okay, verbal conduct, hate speech and toxicity, breaking character and going OC. Okay, first A, then B. Staying in character is always required. Avoid using words or information that your character wouldn't know, such as terminology that originates outside of roleplay setting, including not limited to angel, cousin, Discord. Wait, what? Why would angel and cousin report green zone? Wait, no. Who the fuck is this? A person or something? And that makes no sense because you're like an angel. Like this, act like angel isn't in the English vocabulary. It's just out of the question. That's out of the question. That doesn't make any sense. That you can't. It's breaking character to act like you don't know what the word angel is, unless you're talking about a person. And I just literally don't know who that is. It must be a person who made it. And cousin, it's like I'm guessing these two are people because that doesn't make any sense. How you won't know? You don't have family members. You don't have cousins. What? But I don't think that's what it meant. And then green zone. I mean, I guess you cannot understand green zone. There are video games in this world. Like in GTA, there are video games. So, but here it is. RDM, VDM. Okay, yeah. And then staff, admin, metagaming didn't have a good interaction. Yeah, that go to the Discord. I'm trying to get into the game and see if I even want to be committed enough to go to your Discord. So if there's more there that explains some of the stuff off, then I will. I don't know. I see it because you already have a lot. It's like explaining that stuff here. It doesn't make it would be more space. But these first two are very important to sit there and this just I don't for somebody who's not in their shit and don't know who they are, making it say you can't say angel or cousin, it makes no fucking sense. Like, why isn't Stepbro up here? Why isn't MILF up here? Why, like, legitimately, like, why aren't... Okay, whatever. Let's keep going. A, then B. Characters must have names that are somewhat realistic and comply with the terms of service. The use of voice changers are permitted, provided that the modified voice is reasonable and easily understandable. For example, a deeper voice for criminal scenes is acceptable as long as it's realistic, while overly unrealistic voices are not allowed. Hot miking is also not allowed. What the fuck that is? Trolling is not allowed. If you're caught trolling, consequences will follow. This is defined as a refusal to roleplay and the intent to ruin the roleplay of others through the things you say or do. This is up to staff discretion depending on the severity. Sexual role-playing is strictly prohibited unless both parties have given explicit consent and it is conducted in private. This includes but is not limited to the following. First of the place, particularly any form of sexual role-play. Carrying a female to do push-ups. Carrying a female to do push-ups. Okay, I guess so. Particularly sexual emotes in public. Okay. Harassing in any form of sexual publicity. This includes personally attacking another player using excessive name calling or derogatory language, making threatening statements, or engaging behavior that specifically targets a single individual player. So no bullying in a sense, but you can. So with harassment counts, if I go outside and I get kidnapped, is that harassment, or is it just like, oh well, no, you know, it just you just. Do they have planes in here? Can I tell them I flew in and out of town? Like that's something that should have been up there in this part. You're gonna do this OCC. You should probably also say there should be something about how you got into town, and one of these would be more important. Because to be like, yeah, I just got in the game. Oh, I just joined the server. But that's not on here. Joining the server. Their name isn't on here either. That's so I don't know who the fuck these two things. I think these two are people. But yeah. You can say use Skype. Skype was our AOL. Act like you don't know what the internet is. They got stock markets and stuff too. But anyways, additionally, any action that aims to harm the well-being of another player outside of the game, including but is not limited to telling someone to kill themselves or hurt themselves. Okay, whatever. Negative or disruptive toxic behavior towards the server or staff members, including on public forums such as Discord, Twitch, and other medium platforms. They just only care about Discord and Twitch. They're like, oh, and other places too. Other media platforms prohibit. This includes speaking negatively about the server or staff members, spreading rumors, or engaging in behavior that promotes division amongst players. Additionally, talking in character interactions outside of the game environment, such as spreading rumors or bandwagon, is not tolerated and considered violation terms. Yeah, coaching people to do stuff, but if actually popular and you're a streamer, and this is supposed to be a streamer heavy place, if your character is funny, your character is actually doing good stuff, and somebody fucks with them, is bound someone is going to be whatchamacallit. And also, this part's weird. Negative about the server. It's like, what? This negative or disruptive behavior towards the server or staff members. Like these two, like these lines right here. It's like, no, you are like no, you don't just say you are not allowed to be criticized. And I hope that these two, like, I'm going to assume these are probably names or something, but like, if this is Angel and Cousin, these people are like the top people, so that's why you can't talk about them. This whole negative behavior towards the server, and you can't speak negative about the server. It's like, I don't like. I'm assuming you mean like to a degree, to an excessive amount, to something that's actually reasonable, because that sounds unreasonable. You can't talk negative about the server. You're perfect. You're somehow so above everything and everyone that you're above criticism entirely. No. That opens you to criticism. That is something you should be criticized for, if that's what you meant. But if you didn't, that's no cool. You know, it's just weird. It really weird. It's worded really weird here. RDM or none of that. Low effort killing. In order to take violent action against players, match players, you must first engage proper role play that justifies such action. This means that if you have a valid reason to engage in combat with another player, you must initiate that interaction through role play. It's not acceptable to harm or kill another player who's first given a clear warning, without first giving a clear warning in your intent. As initiating party, it is your responsibility to ensure that your voice is heard and the other party is aware of the combat situation. This means that you cannot kill a player without them having an opportunity to respond to initiation. When engaging in combat, you should aim to create a scene that is enjoyable and memorable for all parties involved. I mean, kind of. So that means you can only role play a certain way too. It has to kind of be, oh, ha ha, he, ha ha, get in the back of the truck. Well, I really don't want to. I was like, but I have a gun to your face, and like now you like, okay, so if it's not enjoyable for you to get in the back of my truck, then fuck this whole thing. That's not how kidnapping works. That's not how kidnapping works. And I get it that you have to initiate, but that's what I'm saying. If you, that's what I'm trying to thinking is, if you initiate it, might be like you're trying to heist, so you're just gonna need to kidnap a random person who doesn't know you or anything. You could just get them. That's a perfect hostage. And at least admin servers. And it is good to try to make sure people can enjoy it and you're not too brutal or not too messed up, in that ultimately they can be like at the end of it like, oh shit. But a hostage, a random hostage like that, doesn't guarantee, it shouldn't be guaranteed a good time. because it has to be like, well, this is about low effort killing, so it's like, yeah. But people don't want to comply. I guess you could knock them out, or it's like, oh, you're gonna go blah blah blah, and then they don't want to, then you have to just stop the interaction and drive away or something, I guess, and they should call the cops, but it's also be like, huh, no, because you have to fear RP, so like you're saying you just don't want to get into the back of whatchamacallit. Yeah, but yeah, okay. Does it include the clear warning, blah, blah, killing, another player about the initiation below. Initiations for killing, clear communication, and a two-way roleplay experience, and an interactive of the two-side scenario is necessary for an enjoyable roleplay experience for both sides. Running up and shooting a player or shooting a player without proper reason doesn't get any, no. You're holding someone at gunpoint. There must be a valid reason, backstory behind you holding someone up, and they are repeatedly refusing to follow your task. Okay, so that answers it right here. Like you're trying, like you're going to rob, like you're trying to rob a bank, and you're trying to get a hostage. Thank you for following. And you what's it called? What the hell is things popping up, man? Master car wipe. That's breaking my immersion. Fraction wars, special rules, and the clear of fraction wars refer to section 11. Okay. Bad rope is somebody that's talking shit towards you and your friends, your fraction. Someone in the car crashed with you. See now, if you just straight up kill them after crashing into you, yeah. But if you be like, hey, give me some money to repair my shit. Like, what? I said, give me some money to repair my shit. You just crashed into me. And they refused. Bam, 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 bam. After obviously like talking to him and saying, man, I'm gonna shoot you. Hey, I'm not playing. I'm gonna shoot you. They don't listen. Too damn bad. Too damn bad. Vehicle death VDM. Wait, I thought we already did VDM. No, that's random defense. So you can't just randomly start killing people. That's an RDM. VDM. The same thing with same thing as RDM. You can't just. This is defined as the harm of someone in the form of use of your vehicle. Excessive ramming your car into other vehicles is not tolerated, and as it's realistic. Not only that, your car should never be used as a weapon to harm another player in a matter of circumstances. Do not chase people with no initiation or try ramming them off the road. Just a force identification. Yep. Shooting at a vehicle without initiation is considered RDM, regardless if the player dies. Okay. To clarify, stealing or entering someone's vehicle is initiation, and you're allowed to initiate against them if they try to steal your car. Okay, so yeah. Someone tries to steal your car, that is them initiating. So you can try to shoot them or tell them stop. So you shooting at your vehicle being stolen is not, or your property being stolen. That's not RDM. Good. Absolutely no 1v1s. This is a serious roleplay server. You're not allowed to shoot your friends to see who has a better gun. Yeah. Yeah. New life rules. When a character is downed, they are not necessarily deceased. Medical attention may revive them, allowing them to continue to participate in ongoing roleplay. However, utilizing the response feature will reset their memories of knowledge events prior to their injury as per the new life rule. Every server has one or should have one of these. To maintain a seamless roleplay experience, a 15-minute waiting period is required before re-entering the scene and role-playing after receiving medical attention. Okay, so if you're getting shot, you got shot up at a hostage situation, or you got shot up while you are what's it called? Like while you're like you guys are doing a hostage thing, or you're trying to rob someone, you have a shootout, and you get hurt and you get like healed, like you get taken by the police, something like that, and you get healed. You're still in the scene if you're not just like taken away off in the back, or you didn't just respawn. Right. The medical people can still keep role playing, so that part means yeah, that part is a little bit. I'm guessing it also means. I guess this is a cover that EMS or cops or people might help you, and they might, or you end up back in the hospital without somebody actually helping you. You're out of the scene if you just respawn. If somebody actually helping you, and you have EMS, then I mean that's role playing. You're role playing through that. Definitely, they're taking you back to the hospital and all that stuff like that. This means you cannot rejoin a shootout after being downed and taken to the hospital or being helped by EMS. Yeah, you can't. Okay, again, you can't get healed by EMS and just go back to shooting because injuries take a long time to heal. So that instant heal that the game or that time frame heal that they're going to give you doesn't. Yeah, you can't do it. Acting injured. When you're wounded, hurt, or killed in a scenario, you should react in a way that corresponds to the extent of your injuries. To maintain atmosphere for others, it's important to keep your actions fitting the situation, not disturb their immersion. Excuse me, character conduct. You should not be encouraging or inciting violence and chaotic conduct in events and interactions whether it can be resolved peacefully through talks and negotiations. Oh, so you can't be an unreasonable, unstoppable asshole. You can't be Trevor. That is a kind of interesting. You can't just be a tough nut to crack. Your character should always be concerned about the character of their life. Yeah, you're not allowed to be depressed. By the way. But let me go back to the top one. Interactions where it can be resolved peaceful. We talked in negotiation. Taking the more violent and chaotic approach is more likely to lead you towards negative and unnecessary interactions with law enforcement agencies personnel, which you should be fearing. And use violence as a last resort rather than first. Okay. This no, this is situational. This is situational as fuck. If I'm a drug lord, if I'm like some drug lord, some gangster, some thug, and that's my character that I'm building, that's all I have, that's my reputation. You pulling a gun out on me doesn't mean I don't care about my life if I don't say something. If I don't just go, oh my god, master got a gun, I gotta do what you say now. You don't have to fucking do that. I don't know why they word some of the wording in this is kind of weird, but that's definitely not how you should act. You should not. If you're new to the town and you don't have defenses, you never fired a fucking gun, you never ran somebody off the road or killed somebody. If you've never killed somebody or had a gun held to your head, or you're not like some actual gangster, or that's not like what you've been doing. Like if you're out here street fighting, you're out here getting stuff, and you got some shit going on, somebody pulling out a gun on you shouldn't be like, oh well, here's the end of my role play. Now I have to role play this because, well, I have to fear for my life. Like FiveRP. This is called FiveRP. You have to reasonably react. Now, a gangster won't be all, oh my god, you put a gun on me. They might be like, yeah, what you gonna do now? Do it. Shoot me. Blah blah blah. And they get shot, then they're dead. That's how they will die. That makes perfect sense. Thank you for the sub. Oh wait, welcome back in. I got a notification for something else on my but it's like, yeah, I don't get the regardless of what you believe or feel. That's not what you call it. And although if you're vastly surrounded and outnumbered, you should value your life regardless. Okay, wait a second. What? Oh yeah, this is like if you already have a gun. Oh, hello. This is if you already have a gun, a firearm in your hand to counter the perpetrators. Yeah. If you have a gun, you have a gun on your holster or in your pocket, and this person is like trying to point the gun at you or somebody else, and like you're like a hostage situation with multiple hostages, one person with one gun, definitely not an SMG. The heroes are a thing. People try stuff and they run up and get shot in the face. They get shot in the face. Like, it would be unrealistic to pretend that people don't do that. That's not bad role play. And when it comes to, again, if it's a gangster or some thug or some gang leader, they're not going to be scared of one fucking gun. They probably already murked so many people that you holding a gun to them is probably a laughable offense that somebody else in the room might pull a gun on you. Or if there's a room full of guys with guns and they're pointing at you, yeah, you might pull the tough guy card, but they can just beat the crap out of you, and that should be how that role play goes. That's not the person not being for their life. That's being in character. It would be fail RP if they didn't act like they are. And again, I can understand too, like if there's one gun on you, okay. If there's 5 guns on you, yeah, you should be at least a more afraid. You should, for, and not just for everyone's sake, but for the point of you're not in a movie. You're not a movie character. So at that point, it's like, yeah, you got 4 or 5 guns aimed on you. Stop. Oh shit, you gotta listen. And maybe you don't have to listen exactly. You could be a tough son of a bitch, a tough nut to crack. But yeah, that's my take on that. That's my take on that. And as people who, or someone who's ran more than one server and what they call it, premium server, and before they had these boosted shit now, like they have server boosted. FiveM made so much money now, I believe, or they racked in so much money through their stuff that almost every other server is now a premium type server. You're paying cash for shit, literally, and this one costs hundreds of dollars. So that was a bad first impression, was seeing money stuff almost immediately, and it's like, wow, what? I'm already paid for GTA and I paid from internet and all that stuff like that. Let me move because I can't fucking read their own instructions. Like, was I supposed to be able to read that thing in one sitting? Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, you guys are concerned about your life. You can value your life without being a puss. I mean, I value my fucking life. But you're gonna tell me that I always value my life, so I'm not gonna go try to help somebody in a situation that just because that guy has a gun, I'm gonna be a fucking pussy. That what? Even where my character spawned, all the apartments you start off with are in projects or in hoods. It even says it's in the hood. So you tell me in Los Santos, this motherfucker never seen a gun? No, that's so unrealistic. That can't even fake pass. But yeah, that's how I feel about that one. Torture roleplay is not play, and I don't give a shit about no torture play. Wait, this is already a part. It's part of the new life thing, right? Every knowledge that you got regarding immediate death should be forgotten. My character, like, you don't know who killed you, unless you're like in an explosion. Well, if you died, you don't know what killed you because you died and you should be dead, or you just got incapacitated and you respawn practically. The little bit of meta allowance when it comes to dying and stuff like that, because otherwise you have to make a whole another character, and that's not fun. And it's overly the top. And it's like, well, I'll probably just stop playing if somebody just runs up and kills you, or you blown up, or some shit happens. It's like, oh wow, so now I'm dead. Especially, you know, spent like $100, $200, $300, $400 on this. Anyways, what to do? Refrain from kidnapping. What? Oh, without the proper initiation and reasons behind the actions. Well, you're robbing. You're gonna do it to rob a bank. Don't take the hostages for events that involve a heist. What? A heist or a robbery or a bank store and so forth. What? What? The fuck are some of these rules? What the fuck is some of this stuff? Like, what? That don't make no fucking sense to me. To rob a store, to rob a, like, for a heist or a robbery of a bank store and so forth. Like robbing a stupid bank, like robbing a store, like the normal stores. Yeah, that doesn't seem like it's good enough to try to rob one of those stores, because I mean, even if those stores can be robbed, because I know I've set up, I set up like little bank type situations for the stores too, so they could, like, not in the server obviously, but in servers, so that they could be robbed, but they would just be like smaller hits, and they practically automatically call the cops as soon as stuff start coming, and because you're on cameras and everything else like that. But do not take them hostage for events that involve a heist or robbing a bank. Any actions behind kidnapping and taking law enforcement officer hostage require an actual valid backstory reason behind it. That is a fucking valid backstory and reason. if your people are trying to rob a bank, you're not going to do it without a hostage, because what's your leverage? The only other situation is like some RP thing that's going on with, oh, he said this, he said that. Get in the back of the van, we're going to go find out, or some shit. Like, that sounds stupid, but I get it for the roleplay part, but it also sounds like, what? Then, so you're going gun blazing. If you're robbing a bank, you go gun blazing. Because why the fuck would you talk anything out if you're robbing a bank and you can't have a hostage? Why would I negotiate with you? You're not going to get out. Well, if we take you guys out, we'll get out. Like, if we can't take people, that makes it where robbing, or the robbery stuff like that, is way more high violence prone and way more high for, why would I be doing this if I can't defend myself? Oh, you have to talk to the police. Why the fuck would I ever negotiate, like ever initiate a robbery like that, if the only option I have is to negotiate with the cops? Like, that sounds like people just didn't want to fucking deal with some things, and they decided this was the best way to handle it, and it is not the best way to handle it. Like, I'm trying to find the reason as an admin that this would be the route I would take for kidnapping. Like, is you could just say random kidnapping is not allowed. Like, you have to have a good reason. Like, you're robbing a bank with that. You have to have like the actual manpower to, one, rob the bank. So you need at least 3 people, 2 to 3 people, 1 for door and 1 for the whatchamacallit. But you need about 3, 1 for the door, you know, looking out for cops, 1 for making sure the hostages stay like accommodated, and well, looked after and whatever. And you also have the guy who's actually supposed to be grabbing the fucking money, and more better. So that's 3. 2, bare, not even a bare minimum, really. It's unrecommended. I wouldn't say that's allowed. 3, okay. And that also makes it where when you're kidnapping someone, you have 3 people. 1 person probably in a getaway car, which is pressure, and then 2 people probably getting you to do whatever. That makes perfect sense. That's role playing. That's how high school stuff. That's how, if you were kidnapping people, because there's not just gonna be, unless there's just random people inside the fucking bank, and then you take them hostage, but you're not allowed to take them hostage. It's like, what? Do they get to fucking walk out? I don't think that's right. I don't think that's how that works. That's like, there's no circumstances where you wouldn't take a hostage if you're trying to rob a bank. That boss battle was done. Ski, 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 on, ski, ski, goddamn. Bam. Wham, bam, jam, a lamb, damn, damn, damn. Alright. And I want to say too, like, I'm pretty sure they have good reasons on their end for, or they have those rules the way they are. I'm just saying my opinions on it, because obviously as a new person coming in and someone who not only plays this for a while, who also have ran servers and admin servers, it's like, obviously from the in-game to the Discord, then to the others, into our fucking what's it called, our test servers and stuff like that, because you need a test server to test certain things to push them to streamline ones, because it would be very responsible to be testing shit on your actual streamlined main server. Anyways, wait a minute, did I misread this? Okay, I misread the law enforcement officers part. This only obtains to law enforcement officers. That makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense. All right, you're not permitted to hold an individual as hostage for longer than a period of 45 minutes. How long does a hostage? I'm pretty sure. Like, okay, let me finish this because it's like the only reason explanation exemption to the specific policy is if scenario lasts such as exactly where it's not possible to go through the immediate release. Like if you're at a hostage situation and the cops are negotiating and it took the cops 20 to 30 minutes to get there. So now you have 10 to 15 minutes to resolve everything and let the person go because of metagaming rules. No, you continue. If the negotiations take an hour to negotiate, then they take a fucking hour to negotiate. If the person is adamant about that 45-minute scenario, like they're like, I actually only have 45 minutes left to play, then there probably would need to be a little bit of metagaming because the hostage, you cannot hold the player hostage. I have to go at 7 o'clock. Okay. It's been almost an hour now and it's 20 minutes out. No, let's say it's been 30 to 45 minutes and we're starting the negotiation phase and we're technically surrounded. I can't be released in any type of role playing manner. And it's like, well, the other people there have to kind of be like, okay, so the hostage has to go, but it does kind of be bad about fourth walling, but like the hostage has to go. Like you'd be like, I'm going to pass out, I can't stay awake, I can't, I'm going to pass out, I can't, oh no, it's that time. And you log out. Like you have to because you have to go to work, you have priorities of the video game. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. But yeah, I misread this. I misread the law enforcement part. And I was like, take kidnapping and see, because it's remember kidnapping and taking law enforcement as hostage. I took it as kidnapping and just kidnapping, but it says taking. Did I misread it, or am I giving the benefit of the doubt? Kidnapping and taking law enforcement as hostage, as in one action. You're kidnapping them by taking them hostage. You kidnap them and then you're taking them hostage because you're holding them against their will, which is kidnap. Okay, anyways. Not permitted that individuals or minutes are responsible to immediate release. However, should it be possible, you are required to release them the moment 45 minutes has passed. However, should it be possible, yeah. Meaning, if you're in negotiations and it seems like it's breaking down up or down, and that 45 minutes is about to hit, both sides have to come up with some kind of negotiation for the hostage, because a hostage isn't in control of this role play, and yeah, being held hostage for an hour in IRL, just standing there not being able to do anything with your character other than what other people tell you to do, is not fun. That's not a good interaction. You're not permitted to engage in scenes or interactions that involve killing or injuring non-duty personnel. Yeah, on-duty medical personnel. It's like EMSs are almost always given the pass of you don't fuck with the white mages, because some servers we had to increase ours from 5 minutes to 10 minutes. No, to 7. We actually increased to 10, but we lowered it back and forth because players were doing shit. And I was the EMS lead, and I was actually on EMS for a while, but it was like I have to get to you. So if there's multiple people dying and I get there and some shootout, some shit's going on, y'all try to hold me hostage, y'all try to shoot me, then the whole server has no one. Everyone has to wait 10 minutes and lose items in memory. Like, we pumped it to 30 minutes at one time because people were just acting kind of dumb. We want to discourage them, and we also wanted them to understand EMS is a part of not just the world, but the game, and you need to be waiting for EMS. You can't just be like, oh, wow, just respawn in 5 to 10 minutes. So you're just gonna go do something stupid? Like go start a shootout, go try to rob a bank, and then jump off or go get yourself killed and don't be healed? Or shoot the EMS so other people have to deal with waiting. You're prohibited from being hired at the same business on 2 or more characters. It makes no sense for you to have 2 characters hired at the same business. It can also be abused depending on your position within the business and make you subject to scrutiny and punitive actions. Yeah, like if you are in a character and you're doing good stuff, it would be weird unless your second character is supposed to be you in disguise, but you just disguise your first character. And you can't be twins because you're not on the same at the same time. Business owners are not permitted to use their businesses to transfer money between characters through hiring secondary characters. Furthermore, you are only allowed to co-own two businesses at once through all your characters. This is stated in the business rules as well, but here's for clarification. Okay. Restart contact. Roleplay shouldn't be stopped or become less serious before a restart. I guess because they restart the whole thing. No, so I guess if you pay money, you just get the things you paid for back when you start over. It should continue as normal. Any rules broken before a restart will still be punished according to punishments. If a roleplay scenario begins before a restart, you should be continued afterwards, such as something like restart at the end of the night. Okay, such as a police scene at PD, you are required to fly back in and continue it. So if the server's restarting, you're already pressed for time, and it restarts like, oh well, now I gotta wait for the restart coming up. That you cannot just go do anything else. You're kind of held hostage by the game because you're role playing and you're going to ruin other people's role play. That's a moral hostage. You're being held morally hostage, but that's fair. But this is one of the situations like when you're playing a video game with someone and they got to tap out or their internet drops out. You cannot be like, you are required to come back now. Your internet's messed up. Okay, is it fixed? Yeah, it's fixed now. Yeah, come back. You have to come back. It's like, you guys need to start to continue to role play too. And if they can come back, they will come back, and you just act like you can continue the role play with them gone. You know, do not transfer items or money within 10 minutes of restart. So that's probably what happened. This would not reimburse you if you lost stuff at the last 10 minutes. So when I was joining last time, I was taking my brief introduction to it, I was not able to even spawn. I wasn't even to do shit, probably because they have restraints. Out of city conduct. What? Refrain from advertising other servers. Okay. In communities within the server itself. Poaching. You are prohibited from engaging in acts of trading in-game currency, items, or valuables for currency or valuables outside the game. You are prohibited from, I mean, you guys do that enough. You are prohibited from reporting other individuals with the intent to retaliate for actions or issues within the city, as well as out of character. For example, this would be having evidence of an individual violating regulatory guidelines and policies in the past, and you choose to bring this up as evidence in the aftermath to retaliate and getting them in trouble. I'm not quite following that. You have 48 hours to report someone else's rule break, or it will be deemed revenge ticketing, and that's prohibited. Yes, these two are combined. And the saying is, if you know someone's doing something bad, or you knew someone was doing something bad in the past, it's that time. When it's that time, handle it then, do it there. You have 2 days of you knowing someone broke a rule to report it. And if you don't report it within those 2 days, they are going to take it as something came up, or you thought you could do it too, or the server's gonna start in 30 minutes. Holy shit, how many times does this thing restart? This is the second time I tried to play this game, and it's okay, it's in 30 minutes, so I got more time to read. Spending about an hour now reading the rules and stuff about this server. Okay. But yeah, because like if you know somebody can break a rule, you might be outside of the game, might be trying to figure out if you can do it or if they're going to give you benefits and stuff like that. So if you take more than 2 days to even report someone breaking the rules, it's fair to be like, why didn't you say something when you knew it was happening? Why did you wait 2 days? Why within 2 days could you not tell anybody about it? Make a report. Sus. Metagame is not allowed. This is characterized as purposes using or relaying information that your character did not learn in game. Twitch chats and Discord channels included. They just don't give a shit about YouTube. They don't give a shit about YouTube. Every single thing is Twitch and Discord. Like, to shape in-game roleplay. You should not be in a Discord card while role playing, as it provides an unfair advantage to those playing. Use radios in the city. If you're in a one with people watching, that makes sense too. Fail roleplay. Let's see how because we are enforcing roleplay. We expect all roleplay to be realistic as you can in a game, and as you would act in real life in a game. Like I understand it. You can be as realistic as it can. You are using a mouse and keyboard to control where you're looking and stuff. You can't. There's a level of you're nerdy immersed, and you're just immersed, and then you're playing a game. If you want to be immersed, you don't want to be. Some people just physically and mentally cannot just be like, oh, I'm not using the mouse. Like they will have to be like, I'm looking at the, there's certain things in the game, like you can fall probably and stuff like that. You'll have to pretend that you did it on purpose or by accident, but that's not realistic. Like as a person who doesn't have like some problems, they wouldn't just fall over and they wouldn't just point like this. Like no one and no one would all and everyone in the town wouldn't have the exact same animations and walk styles. There's a lot of stuff that would be like, yeah, realistic as possible. As realistic as possible, as close as you would act in real life. Because we don't know what, like we don't go poop and pee, as far as I understand. A pretty big staple of being human and a living being creature on this entire planet that this game is on. This game is on Earth. Unless we're changing atoms and how matter works and shit. You can only do so much. Okay, it is. You already stop. This is the breaking character stuff from OC again. Do not rule explain and tell them that they're breaking rules. Or report if it can be quickly solved without a clip in the city. Keep the role play going and do not ruin immersion and fun by complaining or rule explaining. You feel hungry, eat something. Suck. Yeah. If you submit a ticket and in the clip it shows you clearly rule explaining, complaining, or breaking role play, you will also be punished. Okay. That's very stuck about the fucking video. Okay. Nah. Okay, wait a second. It's gonna act as if all actions committed are in real life. For example, if someone duct tapes your mouth shut, you cannot speak. Are they going to say they duct tape my mouth shut, or do they actually have duct tape? Because that's a nice scenario. If someone duct tapes your mouth, if someone says they duct tape your mouth, do you if there's not a duct tape my mouth mechanic, you can't just say, "Hey, you duct." That's what we call OP and GMing, god modding in these scenarios. And if you've ever role played anywhere on the internet with outside of these video game servers and like Gmod and shit like that, which this is like a souped up Gmod. That's what FiveM is the new next gen Gmod private servers and role play servers. If someone walks up to me or has me in a situation and they say I duct tape your mouth shut, the fuck? I have to just why? Because he said it? Oh, I just became Jesus. That's not real. Now, if there's a mechanic to duct tape my mouth, or they actually have duct tape and they're going, I'm duct taping your mouth. Okay, yeah, cool. That's at least they're going the length of pretending to duct tape my mouth because they actually have duct tape on them. And if there's not a duct tape action, slash me duct tapes his mouth shut, or slash me is actually a millionaire who's well respected and everyone should just listen to me. But I get what they're saying, but some of the phrasings or things are kind of, yeah. You cannot speak. If someone duct tapes my mouth, yes. And you would assume, and I'm also why I'm kind of sus of the whatchamacallit, was that if they have a mechanic that can duct tape your mouth, it should mute your character, which might not be in the mechanic, which is possible. But if they have a mechanic to duct tape someone's mouth, they should have also made sure that muted the character. But then they can't talk until they get it removed. That's what happens if you get your mouth duct taped. and she's sitting there clawing at it, which is actually pretty painful and is going to be really hard, whatchamacallit. Talking to a friend about using slobs, or I don't know if they use, I think they use Stream Elements OBS. I'm like, that and slob, which is Streamlabs OBS, they take up more processing and they take up more stuff with their extra stuff than needed. Anyways, baiting other players into breaking rules is strictly prohibited. Example of this is to not tell people to cuff officers in a green zone. An example of this is to not tell people to cuff police officers in a green zone. Okay. If you tell someone to do something that is not allowed, we will punish you according to the. An example is to not tell people to. The wording couldn't be worse on that. Okay. No talking while you're back. No talking while on your back or completely dead, simply because you're dead. I mean, if you're on your back and unconscious, yes. If you're like got a wounding on your back, then you can talk still. When role playing, set realistic expectations. Obviously, someone is not going to jump off a bridge with a gun, to their head. Instead, they'll barter or fight back. I mean, they might think they can swim. I mean, if someone is telling me to jump and I'm pretty sure I can't take this guy, I don't want to get shot in the head or shot somewhere, okay, maybe I don't have the best, like, I don't know if that's bad. I would take the risk jumping, because unless I'm like, I'm not, give him a Judy chop, a Judy chop, or get him with the ninja star. I'll take my chances on when I'm falling down, drop something anything that I can. I would want to throw anything that's in me, or I'll take my shoes off if it's far enough to jump and throw them in front of me with as much force as I can, because gravity, we're gonna go around the same. Anyways, it breaks the water surface, and then you can enter the water with less impact from the water surface and from the water tension. So I've jumped off of bridges before, so when I was a kid, there's a bunch of dumb shit. But yeah, I would I gotta eat. But yeah, I definitely think that jumping off a bridge because you have a gun pointed to your head, but not because the person told you to jump off, is definitely reasonable. I would jump off the bridge, and in real life I would take more risk. I would take the risk of jumping off the bridge than to potentially get shot, or shot anywhere. Like, I don't want to get shot, but that's not some of the value of your life things. Like, I don't want to get shot, I don't want to die, but it doesn't mean a gun's going to be like, oh my god. Like, I grew up around this bullshit. I was a guy who was like, that's not fireworks. What? Like, yeah. So it's like, anyways, where were we? So I had to go eat, and I had to move around. And this part, you're refraining from kidnapping and taking law enforcement. I'm pretty sure this is one action. That's what happened. I am literally just fucking. Did I not? And I opened my menu and everything. Don't kick me. Don't kick me. I don't want to really check out the rest of my house while role playing, but I'm trying to read the fucking rules. Thank you. They have so many rules, and they don't give you. Wait, because I have a stash. So how do I open up my inventory normally then? Because I've been using the stash to open up my inventory. I didn't realize that. All right, back to rules. I'm already on the rules. Okay. Oh shit. All right. Breaking rules such as not tell people to cuff cops. That English. Not talk about on your back. Role playing is realistic. Obviously, someone is not going to jump off a bridge with the gun to their head. That's not obvious. That's not obvious. The when they put obvious in certain spots now, I'm like, I was laughing. I was like, huh, look, they said obvious. But I'm like, okay, some of this stuff is kind of condescending and kind of weird, worded weird too. With a gun to their head instead of they were banter talk. Like, yeah, banter talk back is definitely one. It's fight or flight, and I wouldn't necessarily flight. It wouldn't be, I wouldn't jump off. I don't want to get shot, but I wouldn't be like, oh, I gotta jump off the bridge. But if I'm like, I'm not gonna survive this, so this is just me practically committing suicide jumping off, yeah, I'll fight and risk getting shot. But if it's like on a bridge with water, which 9 times out of 10 there are in this game in Los Santos, yeah, unless it's the bridge under in the city where you're freaking literally going to jump down to that freaking concrete place, yeah, that's practically suicide. I'll take the gunshot. I'll fight back. I'll take the gunshot, you know? But on a bridge with water, in real life, I'd take the water. Like, I have way higher chance of surviving that. And I'm asthmatic, so it's like, I'll be jumping into water where it was gonna knock the wind out of me, but I would still take that risk than trying to fight back or just like banter. I might try to banter the guy, but it's not. No, somebody got a gun to my head already. They probably got some kind of shit wrong with them. I don't do shit to nobody. So it's like, if you're doing this to me, something like that's in real life, like, you're fucking up. And in here, I don't plan on fucking with people like that. So again, it would be a situation where it's like, damn, this is what it is. Like, this dude told me to jump or he gonna shoot me. Okay, there's no talking. Like, unless obviously there'll be stuff leading up to it too, and we will know the situation. But anyways, taking a player to a bank ATM and residing near a bank to force players to put money out or force others to give you keys is not allowed. Forced roleplay. Oh, so you have forced roleplay. You cannot body dump. This involves moving the body away from the area where the person was killed. This makes it impossible for EMS to respond. Oh, so you can't take your buddy. I think in certain situations you can take your buddy's body. Like, it would make sense for you to not leave your friend's body like in the middle of a bad place. Like, I would try to move someone from right there. In tampering with evidence, blah blah blah. But there's not much evidence if it's a shootout. You don't me moving the body to behind a place because I'm like, oh my god, no, we can save him, right? We can. That's realistic for me. Just be like, oh, he dead. We can't do shit. And not to be sometimes traumatized if you've never seen somebody die and stuff like that. Anyways, combat logging. Combat logging is when you're in combat, you're doing something you can't log out to try to get out of it. And if you do it, you're gonna get in trouble. Combat logging summarizes logging off the game or shutting off the computer in a critical motion in the middle of a player scenario, being questioned by staff or stopped by police after you die. Or after you die. I mean, if you die, I guess if you're role playing the situation, that makes sense. In all scenarios, if your life is at risk, you must comply with the other party providing they have advanced numbers 2 to 1. That's what I was saying about the gun part. That if you're a gangster, but 2 to 1 to a gangster, I still don't think, unless they both have guns, I don't think that would be a situation where somebody who's actually a gangster would give a shit. I mean, y'all don't fucking know gangsters. Like, you ever try to role play as a gangster and you saying one nigga pulling out a gun on you is gonna make you to a pussy? You don't know gangsters. You don't know shit. Like, you don't have to be a movie. You don't have to be in a movie to be hard enough to be like, all right. Like, literal fucking kids play with guns now. Literal fucking kids play with guns now. And I cannot iterate that enough. Literal fucking kids play with guns now, because not just the parents and shit like this, but because that's the world we live in. Kids have always technically done hunting and done stuff like that, but in unsafe scenarios where parents are just neglectful, or they're in hoods and there are fucking now hoods don't necessarily mean ghetto hoods, but I mean, like, hoods can also, for me, is also trailer parks, as I grew up in those places too. So trailer parks is a hood for me. It's just, it might not be the hood everyone thinks of, but like, if you've actually lived in a trailer park, you know there's Spanish, blacks, and white people out there that we're all living the same fucking lifestyle, and there is no race out there that's worse than the other. They are all out there being fucked. When humans are put into those situations, we act like humans. Fuck with the CIA and their whole, all their literal inhumane projects and stuff like that they've done, which I don't have to tell you to Google that. That's not a conspiracy theory. That's just 100% true. It's been proven true in court. So, yeah. MK Ultra and what it was before that. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but we don't need to talk about that. But yeah, this whole gangster, like, so you can't actually be a gangster. By the rules, you can't be a gangster. You can, there's no point in trying to be a gang leader because everyone's gonna have a gun. So if one person pulls a gun on you, you just become their bitch. But again, I'm pretty sure staff, all these situations are determined by the severeness and by staff and by the people playing. Like those two guys trying to rob the kingpin cannot go to staff like, oh man, we pulled guns out on the kingpin and he didn't do what he said. He acted like he was all hard and shit. It's like he literally has more bodies than you have seconds in this game or minutes in this server right now. What the fuck? No, he's not gonna listen to you. Some punk off the street. That's not fail RP. It's fail RP to try to make someone like that abide by some meta rule, because that's at that point that's metagaming. Oh, I'm supposed to act scared because the rules say so. And someone tells you stuff like that, like, hey man, both of us have a gun on you, we have 2 guns on you, no matter who you are, you got to comply with us. That's rule explaining. So in that scenario, the meta rule would be dictating the role play and not the players. And it's also kind of like, no, that's breaking the fourth wall too hard. That's forced role, as they said up here. That's forced role play. But that's meta forced role play. That's server meta forced role play, which is fine in certain situations. But again, and this is not in all scenarios. Not in all scenarios. Unless they just literally don't let someone ever become anything more than some punk with a gun. Because that's not how gangsters and thugs work. And this is Los Santos. This is a GTA thing still. Yeah. I mean, like, shit, even the locals don't become pussies. Some of them will put their hands up, someone will run away, stuff like that. But someone will just start freaking shooting at you, even if you've already shot at them. Like, that's how that is. Just because you put a gun out on somebody doesn't mean they won't try to pull out their gun out on you. I don't have to have my gun in my hand for me to be willing to try to pull out my gun to shoot you. Like, if you got a gun to my head, I'm still gonna fucking try to pull out my gun or to do something. It would be meta gaming, meta server rule gaming for me to not force role playing. Just stop it down to force role. That'd be meta force role playing from the server and the rules to make me do it. And that's not in character or even out of character. That's just meta. Shooting and robbing employees in their workplace is not allowed. The employer are not allowed to do so either. So jobs are green zones. Jobs are green zones. Jobs are green zones. That's not listed. That's not listed. And this shit. Who the fuck is Angel? Who the fuck is Cousin? You can't tell me I can't talk about angels, because that would just be breaking the world. That breaks the world. Everyone knows the fucking angel is. You're dying, I'm seeing an angel. Nope, you can't say that's rule breaking. Cousin. I don't have a cousin. What? What? The fuck? Like, I didn't mean to do the second one, but it's like, bro, that don't make no sense to me. But I'm assuming these two are people. Green zone. Okay. They do not list job sites as green zones. I'm guessing because you can steal their cars at the jobs. Yeah, because you're not allowed to steal the stuff. Engaging in criminal activities. For him to engage in criminal activities and them to okay. But they have so many fucking rules. And I didn't have an option on the menu to go through these rules. I have to go through these rules. I guess either I join their Discord or I read it here. But either way it goes, I'll be sitting there reading it. So I might as well do it while I'm playing the game. Which sucks is that I'm making myself hungry and thirsty, but it's like, whatever. They give us a lot of money. And food better not cost an arm and a fucking leg. If I go to the fucking corner store and a taco costs $45, I'm going to be pissed. Because what the fuck? You wouldn't even whatchamacallit. No one in the right mind, realistically, would spend that much for one taco. $30 for one taco. What the hell is inventory button? Oh Lord. Okay. I hit a button. Show if under, show if under, show if under, show if under. Okay, 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 okay. They'll probably, you know, hide the money. Yeah, yeah, hide the money. Yeah. Okay. X, okay, so X does the hands up. This is, they have that. What the freak is the inventory button? Okay, I don't know what the inventory button is right now. I'm just gonna keep using the stash. Sounds like he's pulling out his hoo-ha. Mix that shit. All right, eat the second sandwich, my guy. Can't I just like walk to the tap? We'll find out later. Can I just walk to the tap and drink some water? I mean, why wouldn't I be able to drink the water from tap? Is my guy too good for tap water? It's point in paying for the apartment if you can't use it and the enemies in the apartment. Like, if I can't sleep to heal, which you can't, but you should be able to sleep to heal some health, you know? Then like, what the fuck am I paying for? All right. We go with the 810. I don't have time to finish this actually. The server's literally gonna restart. Oh, was that 810? Oh, yeah, 810. Okay. Yeah. Shooting or robbing employees in their workplace is not allowed. Employees are not allowed to do so either. It's like a half green zone. You're not allowed to interfere with other parties' heists if they've started. This was referring to as breaching and will result in actions against your group. So if somebody is robbing a bank, you're not allowed to go fuck with them. But I mean, what if you both are going for the same place? That's a role play situation. I believe most of these are situational and they're giving you a really good outline, but the staff themselves and the admins have their own like, okay, yeah, it was within the scenario. It all works out. It all makes sense. The rules state this, and this, but to be realistic and to continue with the integrity of our role-playingness and the seriousness of our role-playing, we have to understand that serious role-playing and acting realistic means that these rules, even if they're black and white, they're also gray. They have to be bended a bit here and there for the situation to make actual sense until you're not playing a video game. If you have to follow every 1,074 rules and laws, you're playing real life. It's real life. You're not even be able to play the game. You're not even playing a game. You're literally trying to fit inside of a mold to see something. That's not the intention of FiveM servers and realistic role playing or serious role playing. That is not the intention of serious role playing. Is to limit you from enjoying it as a game, but also being able to whatever. Also being able to enjoy the enemies of it being that and people having fair play. I'm gonna finish this section 8 then. Double tapping is allowed, but the scene must be role played out correctly. Following the new life rule. Meaning somebody gets downed, instead of just letting them be knocked out, you shoot them in the head to double tap to make sure they're dead. If your intention is for them to be forgetting the situation, you can double tap them. If they were already robbed, they cannot be double tapped. So if you like knock them down and then you rob them, you can't then kill them, so they don't remember they got robbed. That's what that's supposed to prevent. Because if they got knocked out unconscious, they could have a vague memory of what happened. They can know that they've been robbed, that something is missing and stuff like that. And especially if they're not dead and they don't get knocked out, they can remember who knocked them out. Just because you knock them out doesn't mean that they're dead and that they can't remember anything. Like this dude, I remember I was talking to Joanne and then he hit me with a fucking pistol and robbed my shit. Which you're not allowed to, I'm guessing we're just saying like that situation. You're not allowed to do that, rob them, and then kill them. I'm guessing you'll have to kill them and then rob them. So all they would know is that nothing, actually. They won't remember leading up to the event. They won't even know who robbed them because they can't remember who shot them. You're not permitted to respray modify cars that you have not paid for or requested the respray modification. This covers police vehicles as well as what? So you're not, so you can steal civilian cars, but you can't. And I'm guessing at the shops you actually can upgrade them, but they're saying don't do that. Scenes, create scene may not be used for material that doesn't correspond to any gym roleplay. I don't know what that slash scene shit is. Like they didn't explain that part leading up to this. A, then B, abuse of slash me saying gang on top or gang K. What the fuck is that? Or anything not related to general RP is prohibited. All of this can be said with your voice. Yeah. Impersonation or any whitelisted job or fractions is true. Okay. Any form of corruption within the whitelisted job will be met with harsh punishment. Example: going out PD, giving out PD guns, stealing evidence. Okay. Upon the conclusion, oh wait, I'm not reading 9. Okay. There's power gaming. They have a power gaming section. Power gaming's definition by losing loophole that is not allowed to you or another person to manage, such as initiating and then running into a green zone. Okay, yeah. Okay, the storm stuff is coming because it's time to log out. Yep, it's time to log out. Spam control. I'm trying to log out. Thank you. All right. So the server goes down and the game's gonna close. Oh no, the server is. We have to wait for the server to go back up, I guess. All right, so that's those are I've not even done with the rules yet. It's been an hour and 50 minutes and I'm not even done with the rules. Well, okay, it took me what, it took 40 minutes to get inside of the to actually get out of making my character. Okay, that's not too bad. I'm gonna go to the restroom and we gotta wait for this restart to go through anyways. So yeah. That's that hot chocolate by Neat. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yes. All right. Minimize that now. All right. One of the servers back up. I'm still waiting for the game to shut down. What do you mean? Just because I disconnected doesn't mean I want the whole fucking thing to shut down, buddy. That's the FiveM issue. In reality. Well, I think it needs to register or restart. I'm like, this just gonna open up one day. Let's see this. I don't know why that didn't open up that way. Checking if you're banned. I get banned for not even being able to play the game. Huh. Well, let me turn this shit back on. Sorry, I like Neat more than your shit. Role player of the month. That I don't know. Role players seems decent, but yeah. Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, some substances over here. Make scraping sounds. Gotta pack it in. Sight. This is about to be a graph with some resin. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna be back in my goddamn apartment, right? You better not. What the hell was that about? Bro, why is the music playing here? Stop. Oh my god. That's what I was dealing with when I first started. I was like, what the hell is this shit? What is this coming from? Why is this here? What? Last location. Remember, it doesn't matter where you were born. The important thing is to succeed. Okay. Whatever you say, homie. I'll see what that means. You put me back in line. My shoes are supposed to be blue. The shoes were 100% supposed to be blue. I need to go find out if I can drink from tap. Why can't I drink from the tap? Why can't I? What am I paying for? That one room? Is that one room and all this is just bullshit? Literally. Oh, that sucks. What is happening there? Remember, you gotta act realistic, guys. Okay. Why did they give me all this? Can I actually sit in front of the fucking TV? There a watch TV? Oh, it says a watch. TV. Trying to find out. I know I'm not staffing her, I'm just trying to fuck. No, you can't watch TV. This whole part of the apartment, none of this is important. All this is just BS. And I can't walk. I can't even access part of my apartment. Wait. Okay, never mind. I found a way. Oh, but got a book on the floor or something, a poster on the floor, some random person. Okay, so I can't use the fridges and I can't use the tab. I can't use the cabinets. I can't see out the window. Like everything this way just doesn't even matter. Okay. And then all this shit on the wall is kind of like, dude. Anyways. So the only thing that's in here is useful. These two things, the wardrobe and that. Can't shower probably. They don't probably have a way to take a shower either. Barely get in there. Yeah, I'll just have to realistically pretend that there's no water running on me and never go to the bathroom and never take a shower. Yep, I never gotta go pee, poop, or wash my butt. I'm just a stink. Everybody in this town are just stanky ass. Can I even roleplay that my water doesn't work in my fucking... Yeah, I mean, it would be unrealistic. It would be hyper unrealistic for me not to complain about not being able to use water in my apartment, right? Like, who would pay for an apartment and not be like, I can't use the water? So the water doesn't work in this, bitch. You can't drink from the tap. And the only thing that's useful is the fucking wardrobe and the stash. Nothing else is interactable. I mean, I guess the TV might be, but... Don't fucking ask me. Let me get back to spending the next 10 years reading these fucking rules. We're in section 9. Ice conduct. Okay. See, I wish they would have said something in any of the previous stuff about there being this crap down here. Like, there's so much to these fucking rules. It makes no sense. And by the way, we're just getting past halfway. We're just getting past halfway of the rules. Almost 2 hours in. Upon the conclusion of a heist, you are to refrain from carrying out any further heist in the same category as the heist that you just concluded. Each heist category has a different cooldown based on the size, prevalence, and payout of the heist. The cooldown, yeah, okay. Makes perfect sense because these are how the rules work. Convenience stores, so you can rob convenience stores. Bussin'. Okay, so this is kind of like what you call it, but you can rob trucks too. Clown security trucks? Wait, what? Clown security vault too? Okay, I don't know those at all. The jewelry store can be robbed. Bustin'. Okay, the banks, obviously, and then dispenser, dispository. Is that the? What is that? Is that like the? I don't know what that is. Adding up, adding up to above on refraining from carrying out further heists in the same category. You may not come back to the same location in the heist or any reason until the cooldown has been reset. You will be punished similar to power gaming. Or wait, did I skip power gaming? No, they haven't talked about power gaming. Okay, yeah, they mentioned stuff that they have a rule section about, but they don't tell you when they mention them that there's a rule section about them. That would help this greatly. That would bring a little bit more coherency for me to this, because like our server rules was not this in depth, and we have way more on the Discord obviously, but it wasn't this long of a read. And but we also did have this track. We also did have $100 to $300 things for people to buy. But if it's for streamers are making that money back in a video or two. They have to wait a month from a month and some change from that video, from the ending of the month of that video. But that's okay. Adding up the above, refraining from carrying out blah, blah, blah. Depending on the category of the heist you're carrying out, there are certain limitations to the amount of individuals that can be involved in a heist. Oh, individuals such as getaway drivers are counted in these limitations. Okay, so you can't be the same getaway driver in multiple robberies. You can be a paid getaway driver, but you can't like back up your people. But if you rob a convenience store, you can be a getaway car driver for so these 1 hour things kind of you can be a getaway driver, because it would take you a little bit to get in and out and to get to the drop off the location, make sure you get your cut and then leave. You cannot rob nor kill hostages. Good. You can only kill the hostage if the police will not meet your reasonable demands and refuse to negotiate your reasonable demands and negotiate. And say, we don't want any, we want a 5-minute window. Give us a 5-minute window once we leave the block, and you will not move. If we see anything, we'll shoot the hostage. Or so they'll be like that. We'll drop them off down the street after we verify that you guys aren't following us. We'll drop them off. And they'll have all their amenities, and they'll be able to tell you guys whatever they want. We're not gonna hurt them. All right, hostage cannot be a friend of yours, as that's very unrealistic. The fuck that is? Put my camera back on. The fuck that is? Being a professional hostage can be a thing. You if no one else knows you guys are friends, you can pretend to hold your friend hostage, and they could potentially not get you out of it, but that's okay. I get what they're saying, kind of. You would not shoot your friend or hold them at gunpoint. I get that point. If you are associated with people like that, unless you have gripe with them, then you wouldn't shoot them. There are 3 limited categories, and wait, what? High level robberies, 12, 10, and 6. What are these numbers? There are 3 limitation categories, and they are as follows. I don't understand. Is it supposed to be 12 people, 10 people, 6 people? I don't understand what this breakdown is at all. It doesn't say anything. This doesn't clarify what these. They didn't even mention these numbers before, unless they're like. No, they're not mentioned anywhere. I don't understand. I don't understand where this is. There's no space between these 2 lines either. So I'm assuming this was dropped in later. And it's out of place. I don't know what the fuck's up with that. Oh, no, I still don't know what the numbers are, but these are the categories: low level, mid level, high level. That makes sense, but I do not understand, but that's okay. I think these categories probably should have been up here with these too, or just these should be say cooldown next to them, so it would just say this information. Anyways, Pokemon style interacting with the game with the aim of maximizing process towards a specific goal with unrealistic progress. Speed boosting is not allowed. You'll be punished for this. Abusing the hostage scenes to get PD money, personal money, PD items, or anything, and actual demands are not allowed. This includes having hostage scenes in front or around police officer department in exchange for suspects. Wait, what? Also, like, if we want to exchange the suspect, we'll have to break them out. We'll have to hold the hostage there, and we said we want you to swap or pull out. We'll keep them free. All right. Strictly prohibited. Blah blah. But transferring money or items between characters, okay, known as cousins. Oh, the cousin thing I've been complaining about. Here it is, way down, literally fucking eight freaking rules down, and a bunch of sections, a bunch of stuff. And it finally says one of the things that it says way up there, they really need, okay, their terminology stuff, they're not really good at. It's for me, that's like complicated. That like, I'm complaining about stuff because it doesn't make any sense. Why would we not know cousins are? Like, oh well, you're trying to between down here, it says between cousins. I'm like, okay, I get it. You can say that's your cousin or your brother, but that would be, you should clarify up there what that meant. Instead of telling me go to the Discord to learn more, to see more words that I can't say or something like that, when it's like, bro, you got all this right here. You can tell me there's even more for some of those things in the Discord, okay, but that's unrealistic for me to drink that shit. I'm about to die because I'm thirsty, probably. Yeah, I'm dying of thirst because I was reading the rules, because I'm in here reading the fucking rules. How am I supposed to roleplay that? How am I supposed to roleplay that? I'm in here reading the fucking rules. You have so many fucking rules and so much shit here, and I just died of thirst and hunger. Well, I'm down from thirst and hunger, and I'm gonna keep taking damage because I'm thirsty. I'm dying of thirst. Abusing transfer money between examples of power gaming include and limit to running into a green zone middle of a scene, selling drugs to locals and vehicles, using an MLO with locked doors to hide from police, and I don't know what that is. It's up to staff to determine what is power gaming, but these are good examples to be shown that is abusing in the game mechanic. Staff interaction in different respect. Compliance is crucial. Two parties arguing, shouting, and talking to the staff is not great. Okay, yep. We're not telling you to intersect to our staff members. Okay. We do not insult staff members. And okay. When a staff member is investigating, do not interfere with and check the investigation. Riding past, running into the investigation. Well, if we don't know it's an investigation, I mean, you can't really, you know, that's up to them. Any false reports, forged evidence, or clipped video reports to depict one party being guilty, i.e. clipping a part of the video out where you're saying you would kill. Okay. Interacting with government entities. We require that you comply with all government entities. This implements a useful role play environment for both parties. Yes, you can run from the police, but realistic initiate role play first. Just know heavy fines, jail time, and other things will follow. A traffic stop should not end in a shootout, rather a long chase with good roleplay on both sides. If you are stopped by law enforcement, interact as if you would in real life. Respond respectfully and roleplay to the scenario, depending on who you are. Don't ignore them or simply follow the command. Oh, well, depends on who you are. Because you will often do this. As you will often drive past traffic stops, crime scenes, do not interfere with the investigation, as you will be removed from the city unless permitted by law enforcement. We do not tolerate this. No verbal baiting, saying that F the president, mayor, or F12, essentially trying to draw out reaction from the party. Do not tell an officer you have drugs and then speed off. This is not tolerable. Cop baiting is prohibited. That's what's using a firearm in every roleplay scenario is not appropriate and will result in consequences failing to properly roleplay. If you're a gun smuggler, but it means you shouldn't be shooting out every time. To enhance a roleplay experience and avoid cop baiting, you should consider utilizing less lethal forms of force, such as a knife or machete, as an appropriate situation. These options allow for no physical form of baiting. Example, ramming the police. Okay. If EMS is active on the scene, you cannot interfere on the scene. Example, pushing the EMS around or aiming weapon to EMS. You can tell them to leave the area if it's still active, but do not harm them. As for EMS, do not insert yourself into a scene until it's over. So they don't have active EMS. Killing or taking EMS hostage is prohibited. They are there to help. If EMT or EMS, whatever, engages in a roleplay, interact as you would in real life. If someone dies or is wounded that needs to be seen by EMS or medic, do not stick around and antagonize the wounded. we want a clear scene for a smooth environment for both parties. No body camping. Modding and exploiting. This is gonna be straight up. This is obvious. I mean, I don't want to read all that. Robbing rules. You are strictly prohibited from robbing people whilst they are on their back or fully dead. Oh, like I'm right now. This is what they mean by on their back, fully dead. See, that's literally what I was saying earlier. And here's another where they use terms that they didn't explain, but they just said on their back. You can either rob them when they are on their side, or you can double tap them, leaving them fully dead, which means you cannot rob them. So that's why you can't rob dead bodies. You can't rob corpses. So that means you have to rob them and then stop. You can either rob them when they're on the side, or you can double tap them, leaving them fully dead, which means you cannot rob them. I don't understand this sentence. They're just saying you can't, like, right here is like, you can only rob them when they're on their side, not when they're fully dead. You must also appropriately initiate on the player before attempting to rob them. Below, you can find valid reasons. Okay. Good roleplay. Clear communications, two-way experience, and interacting with two sides is necessary for enjoyable experience for both sides. Running up and saying, "Put your hands up. We got a gun. We want the gun," does not suffice as proper initiation. Valid reasons to rob. If someone steals your car or something from your car, if you were robbed previously by a person but not double tapped, so you remember, you cannot use an excuse as "a friend told me I was robbed, so I'm getting back." If you feel your life is being threatened verbally, "I'm going to smoke you next time I see you." If you are in a drug spot, you are able to be robbed. Fractions will try to tax people here. Either pay security guards or leave. It is smarter to stick in a group to avoid being targeted. Does not include money wash. A player is flaunting a large gun on their back whilst being alone and you have a larger group and want that weapon. For faction members, invalid reasons. You know they have money on them. Don't rob people as a job, a hobby. What? You can't be a mugger. Okay. That's interesting. Well, yeah, you can't just go robbing people. That makes sense. People start with $100,000 just going around robbing everybody. Yeah. It is strictly prohibited to rob players who have just flown to the city. Oh, there we go. As this can lead to a negative role-playing experience and drive them away from the city. In the event of an accidental robbery, if you find that the player you're robbing has starter items, let them go and do not take anything. That's fair. It's very good. It is strictly prohibited to rob EMT or officers. These individuals play a crucial role in maintaining the stability of the server. Yeah. Staff impersonation, regular loopholes, infraction evasions, or prohibited from avoiding penalties and server infractions. Your account will be banned. Headgear and face, but refrain from excessively using face masks or face paints. These are features that are used to be for yes. So everyone should be fucking running around wearing masks all the damn time, unlike the other server. Using assets such as face masks or face paint at all times is frowned upon, as it is considered to be unreasonable and unrealistic and can ruin the immersion of realistic roleplay for a lot of the community members. The exception is days of Halloween, Christmas, where we do allow the uses of some and all of these assets. You are permitted to use the assets under the helmet and cat category. However, you are permitted from using assets that are tactical, military, or law enforcement related helmets and headgear. Helmets that have been classified within the prohibited categories are classified as such such to avoid excessive and unreasonable uses of these assets in a vast majority of circumstances. Law enforcement, tactical units, and military units are exempt from this policy. Well, yeah, it's like, wait, I'm a police officer. I can't wear my gear. No, you can't. Hello. Yes. You. Oh my god. I didn't realize I got a message from you. I could have read when I went to the bathroom. Nice. I'm going to put together summer for everyone, posting awareness and updates, and then I'm done with the arenas until launch. If it launches. Wait, why didn't it post on Trovo? Let me close it. All right. Boom, boom. All these rules. I've been spending literally like 2 hours, almost 2 hours reading all these damn rules. Third-party assets, texture packs, soundboards, third-party assets, macros, auto clickers, headgear stuff, propaganda, betting conduct, players who do not honor bets. Okay. Purchase assets such as premium items, include rare, phantom, and exotic weapons cannot be robbed off of players. If a purchase assets is robbed off you, please make a reimbursement ticket and have it returned. Purchased weapons can be confiscated by law enforcement for up to 2 weeks, but will return after the period is up. Okay. I figured it was that time. Okay. Oh yeah, it better be worth it because I hate fucking reading. I turned on my camera because at this point I was reading through so much. Oh, by the way, I'm unconscious on the floor right now because all these rules, when you're in this, you're not if you're reading it because you obviously can't move when you're in this. You're not taken off with the AFK thing, so you can get kicked out of the server while reading all these rules, and you're also losing health and hunger. I mean, using hunger and thirst. So I passed out because they didn't give me water. They only gave me food. Like, they only gave me food. So my first, like when I first joined, I had that weird thing where I couldn't see myself. Then here I got into the apartment and learned that half the apartment is completely useless. You can't even go drink from the tap. Like, what's the point in paying for the apartment other than the stash in that place? I guess changed clothes. Nothing, I assume, because nothing else is interactable. I guess the TV might be because they have FiveM has buttons where you might be able to watch TV, but I don't think I have the capabilities. But yeah, so like sink is completely useless. You can't put stuff in the fridge either. So it's like maybe to help food not spoil or something. Like I was dogging the other server because like every place almost looked the same inside, but I'm like, well, at least it was a small motel area. Like it was small, so I didn't have a whole apartment. Yeah, and this is a new server, and they seem to have a lot of direct stuff. There's a lot of stuff, and I just thought of that. Since I closed the rule book, I'm gonna close that guide. I can't even get back into it without starting a new life. Which would mean that I would forget that that I just spawned and I was sitting in my apartment and that I was reading a rule book. Like it would be more unrealistic of me to have died in my own apartment from thirst when there's a fucking faucet and there's a bathroom and there's a sink, but none of it works. So I'm assuming we're just gonna go with that. None of the apartments have water. That's my only role play I can go with. The only realistic thing I can go with is that, oh, I paid $500 for the apartment room and it doesn't have water. That's why it was so cheap. But I'm also going to assume that none of these places have water from the tap. So I'm gonna hold E. I'm gonna lose. All your possessions have been taken. You have got to be kidding me. Hello? I didn't get to see any rules about what happens when I get to the fucking hospital. I didn't see anything about that. And somebody comes to ask me what happened, I'm literally gonna I can't say anything. I'll be like, I don't know. I was in my apartment. I just got into town. I was reading this book that I found in my pocket, and then I just passed out apparently because my sink doesn't have water and that damn undershirt is there. Even though I took it off, I had to press E. Oh no, it just I guess it took time for that. What? Why do I have this? It was some dehydration. Right? What the fuck is... Are you kidding me? Wait. This rule book is also on F9? Press escape once, that thing disappears, but this stays up. What it should say in this fucking thing for beginners, do not sit here and read this book. Do not sit here and read this because you will die. I can't imagine setting all this up and this thing not having some kind of trigger for the game to know that you're in it, or a warning to a new player that if you're sitting here and try to read through all of this, you're dooming yourself. Terminology, Discord, whatever. Check your DMs. Fly in, fly out. Yes, so these are terms to use. Fly and fly out, how you got in and got out of the city. Flex your X, you use your mind thing. I was telling you about that. Pocket is your inventory. Wizard is a modder. There's a wizard making everyone explode. Okay. Green grass is a safe zone. Bahamas is banned. Okay. Move to the Bahamas is permanent ban. Government, God, owners of the city, blue and current. I don't know. Okay. Prayer, report. Oh, you make a prayer. Monopoly money, IRL money. Okay. I paid Monopoly money to get this car. Oh, guess you say that. Head exploded, head pop. Your game crash. But if you say your head exploded and you still have it. All right, body cam footage, iPhone footage, clips. Okay, I need to go to my bed. I was in my bed. You will leave the PC and go to do something. You tabbed out of the game. Think about it. Think about T. Think about, okay. I have a headache, you're lagging. I have eyes on me, you're streaming. Okay, yeah. My voice isn't working and I'm having issues with my voice box. I mean, okay. My eyes aren't working. I'm having a problem with my eyesight. You're having textures are lagging. Voices in my head. Friends, family, people. Yep, that's why I said that stuff. Brains. My brains are acting up. My PC scuffed. Glitched in some way. Okay. He's asleep. He's awake. Okay. These are pretty good. The wizard is new to me. City law is for server laws. Like that makes sense. Monopoly money is new because the whole spending money in this is crazy. Spending hundreds, by the way. When I was even that clip, you can see that some of these things cost hundreds of freaking dollars. It's like, oh my god, what the fuck? At least I have the keybinds right here. F9, F1, tab. I was pressing tab to try to open up my menu and it was not, but okay. Z, K, M, Alt, T, B. Point fingers, change voice proximity, talk on radio, turn off engine, / radio says we have to press job menu, multi-job, let's change job. Hair, mask, shirt, report, E is emote, HUD, okay. Wait, is there an emote menu? There it is. F3 by default. That's what I thought. Why am I walking like this? I died. I got knocked out of dehydration. It wasn't because of anything that should have making me need a freaking. What? Why do I have this? Hold on. You could decorate the house. Interaction locations. Wait, what? Set stash, set wardrobes, set logout. Okay. Okay, that's pretty neat. This menu is cool. But why is my character like this? Okay, that wasn't $1,000. Why? What's up with the money? What's up with the money? Oh, and did I lose all my money? So I lost all my money and everything. I lost everything. Reading the fucking rules. This is not inventory. Tab. This is show the bar. This is not the rule. What? Okay. Tab. Open inventory. Z. See your hotbar. Z does nothing. Tab makes this pop up. Are you gonna tell me my key bindings are messed up somehow when I literally haven't touched them? So I'm gonna have to make a new fucking character because I made my character and fucking wanted to actually read the fucking rules. What the? Bro, and this makes it where literally reading the rules and trying to find out the shit was fucking pointless. Like, is all my shit going to be in my apartment? Why are you walking like a stick up your ass, bro? You didn't get hurt. I mean, you got dehydrated. What does this have to do with you needing what you have on you? How do you, let me get that shit off. Like, it's not considered gloves. Yeah, why do I have this? Why is this on my guy now? Not like somebody talked to me. This has been the least immersive. Like the fucked up part about all that stuff. This is so far has been one of the least immersive starts I've ever had. When I first started, I couldn't even see my character. And this time, when I started making stuff, my dude was literally, I was being threatened to get kicked off because of AFK when I was making my character. Like, I was literally making my character and I was being warned about being timed out, even though I literally cannot control my character. So I was almost rushed to even start to make my character. And I can't sprint because my dude's freaking stupid mode right now. Because yeah, this is sorry, yeah, this is causing me frustration too, because this is like, I don't read shit like that, and I took the time to read it just to be fucked over by this big ass rule list. And nowhere during this shit does it try to warn you that you should stop reading it and interact with the other stuff going on, because it's like, hey, you know, I'm thinking of it too. There was their rule. They have their own little. Close this. 8, no. 7, no. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. Wait, what? F2? F2 is the inventory. F2? That's not even on the list. This is not even updated, and this is not only the opening brochure you give people, but it's also your whatchamacallit. Or is there something wrong with my, there shouldn't be anything wrong with my build, because I literally just started. My interactions with this are literally recorded. So all my stuff is gone. All my starter stuff is gone. Oops. 9. Oh shit. 8 is at 10. 11. 12. What the hell was that other? What was that button that popped up all that stuff? What button was it that popped up the stuff about the game? What the heck was that? J. This is a job list. E. This is U, okay. Does it say that in the key bindings? U is to check your ID or other people's ID. That is not what U does for me at all. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Not only are the buttons not accurate, but it's also, what the fuck is up with my character? Why is he walking like he got fucking hurt? Why is he walking like he's still hurt when it said I was fully healed? There is absolutely nothing immersive about this. Okay, I'm being helped. Okay. What the fuck is this? Why is it popping this stuff up on, why is it popping this stuff on my screen? And cool, this is stuff that dude probably bought or something with the in-game, with the Monopoly money. You are completely healthy again. Yeah, that's what you said last time. And here I'm still running like I got moving like I got something stuck up my ass. What's emote menu? It says it's F3 by default. I didn't change any of my fucking buttons. I haven't changed any of my buttons. All my buttons, everything is default. Yeah, it's not me. It's the fucking server. Their key bindings are wrong. One, which doesn't make any fucking sense. How do you get that wrong? Like, why are you presenting that to me as the key bindings? F9 button comes up. This is why. Open guidebook. Cool. That seems like the only thing. All right. I'm actually getting really frustrated with this because after all that bullshit reading and stuff like that, I can't sprint because my dude's got his stick up his ass or some shit for some reason. Like, he died from dehydration. I mean, he passed out from dehydration. And I just popped here. I just pooped up here. I didn't even walk here. I don't even know where my apartment is. It's in Jamestown. I can't swing. What the fuck? Like, seriously, what the fuck? I can't even swing. Is it because I'm inside this building? No, cancel. Oh, let me turn off the background music. Sorry. I mean, well, actually, the background music is literally the only thing that's giving this shit some kind of environment or scenery. Like, bro, why am I way the fuck over here? What the fuck? My apartment. What's that? Is that the key? No. My apartment is... Bro, my apartment's down here somewhere. Where's their garage? With... There's less power. I stayed in... Jamestown. I stay over here. There's not even an icon for my house. Is that not where I'm staying then? What? What was up with that? Start highlighting stuff that wasn't there and then it just stopped. What the hell is this? It's like we have 99 things, but you can't even highlight them. You gotta be quick. Yeah, I have to be fast. And then it will still fuck up. What the hell is this? You gotta be fast or it's gonna restart on you? Where the hell is... Oh my god. Where's my apartment? I rented a place in Jamestown. Jamestown Street is right here. My apartment should be somewhere over here. Oh my lord. It doesn't, the map won't even tell me what that is. Okay, so some of these are breaking the whole thing. Like these, like will this show up? Doesn't show up. Doesn't show up. Doesn't show up. Shows up. I still can't swing. I still can't. I literally can't fucking. Oh my lord, this is so stupid. Like after all that bullshit, like is this apartment nearest my apartment? That is a good question. Let's check. Let's see how stupid this is. Here's my apartment. Here's a hospital. I don't even think this is a legit. I don't even think this is a real hospital. Like in the game, I don't think this place was a hospital. But no, it took me far as fuck away, and I don't have a fucking car. Like at least if it did take me, where is it? Right here. I'm right around the corner from my place. Literally, I'm hospital around the corner, Jamestown. Like actually, technically, just take that turn, and I can go straight onto James Street. So they completely fucked me. So realistic. Like all that fucking yapping, in those fucking rules. And they break the whole fucking immersion and everything by it not being actually something that, like, you don't start off in a place. One, you start off losing hunger and thirst as soon as you start the game. So last night when I was invisible and couldn't interact with anything, I spent 10 minutes dying practically. Oh, how am I supposed to role play as a ghost, as an invisible entity that can't interact with shit? And then I come back, I create my character, dying of thirst and hunger. Not dying yet, but thirst and hunger going down still. No indicators to let me know other than it's going down. I can't access a menu because I'm creating my character. You have shit that have 400, 500, 600 options, and then you have options upon options. You'll have to go back and watch the beginning, or we'll go back towards the beginning to see how many options you have when you're making your character for the server. And you're not even put into a zone where you're not being timed, so you can get kicked out while making your character. And again, you're losing health and thirst. So you get into your apartment, you check your pockets, you got a phone, you got this, and you got a guidebook. Read the guidebook, it tells you this stuff, cool. And it has rules and all that stuff like that. Again, it doesn't warn you that you're not, that this doesn't count as a menu or something that will protect you from the game literally killing you while you're trying to read the rules of the game. So I'm supposed to read the rules somewhere else before I start playing. I'm not going to join your Discord or some shit before I fucking play the game. That's how you get hacked. That's how you get scammed. And that's how you just make people's numbers look really good for no fucking reason. And again, no, there's an apartment right around, there's a hospital right around the corner from me. And I could have sworn there was another hospital in this area unless they removed it. Because there's two hospitals here. There's supposed to be two hospitals in this city. That's not this one way the hell up here. Which I do not remember this being a hospital. I do not think this is a hospital at all. They added this. I believe so. I could be wrong. I mean, I do play the game a lot, so I would think that I would know, I would recognize something like that. And I also don't get why it shows ping at 0. I don't understand this menu. This server might be older than it leaves on, and all the money it's trying, it tries to, whatchamacallit, is there's only 35 people playing right now. Bro, can't jump, can't do shit. Literally, Oh wow, it's so good to be able to role play as someone. It was like, what happened? I don't fucking know. I literally tried to play the game and didn't even say play to play the game. Like I can't access the emote menu. Can't do emotes. Can't run. I don't have anything because they took it all. And so literally, what the fuck? I'm gonna rename this as the worst start to a FiveM server ever. It sucked. Went through all that bullshit reading stuff like that, and I don't want to start. I don't want to play right now. I don't want to play with this shit. Like, this is stupid. This is fucking stupid. I can't jump. I can't interact. I mean, I can interact with some shit, but I can't fucking emote. I can't do anything. And why is my dude using the fucking arm crutch from dehydration? Like, if a medical person was role playing and they gave me that bullshit, I would be questioning it, but I would like at least have something to role play with. But there's no one here, and it's a fucking far as hell hospital from my place, and I literally just started. So I was like, what a shitty ass way to start. You know, all just bullshit about series and stuff like that, and you ruined it yourself. Like, can I get a car to drive by so I can get hit? So maybe then I can go back to the hospital and my legs will somehow fucking work. Because somehow I got something shoved up my ass apparently when I'm at the hospital. Even though I went back again and it said I was fully healed. Why do you say I'm fully healed fucking twice and then, oh, my character's broken? Like, God, is there anything?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Is there any of these buttons? Nothing. Absolutely nothing, bro. Just a giant waste of fucking time. That's all that was. That's all this has been right now. It's a giant fucking waste of time. I don't know what the fucking guy's doing with his other arm. Well, there's nobody here anyways now. I'm just gonna stop here. This has just been, well, this has been the worst start to a FiveM server I ever had. And they seem to pride themselves on a lot of stuff through those rules, but like there's just basic stuff seem to be missed. It's like that rule sheet notes of that should be before I get into the game. And while I'm reading it, there should be somewhere in it saying like, hey, if you're reading this, if you're reading 13, 14, 15, 16, how many fucking meaning of these damn sections and mid sections in between them, some kind of like, hey, watch your health. Hey, you can't drink in your own, you have an apartment, but you can't drink water from the faucet, but you're about to die from thirst. Why would you not drink the water? There's no water in the apartment? Why didn't you say that? Why didn't you give my character water too instead of just food? Anyways, this has been the worst start to a FiveM server, and this is PowerRP. And why the fuck is there a 0 between 81? Why does it say 80,000? Whatever.